In this video, I'm going to show you how to do research on the web. We're going to start with Google. So let's say that we're looking for research on educational games. So we type that into the search field, and you'll see that you also get a large drop-down box which will give you other suggestions. And let's select games for adults. The sites returned by Google are not necessarily legitimate research sites. As you can see, if we click on the first one, it's a web page for games for adults, and it lists different games that adults can play. Now this is obviously not for educational purposes, at least not my definition of educational games. Looking through the list, we also find a link to Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a good source of information. It's not classified as quality research material. It is, however, a good place to start looking for definitions and terms and links to other websites that contain good information. Although this web page doesn't provide a lot of references, it does give us one reference to a research paper. And you can see from here it's been published in a journal, so that would be classified as a credible research document. At this point, I'd just like to review what makes a research article of high quality, and there are 4 things you should assess: the credibility, accuracy, reasonableness, and support. Because people have always made important decisions based on information, evidence of credibility has always been an important factor. When looking for credibility, check the author's credentials and their qualifications, evidence of quality control, if a paper has been read by other experts, lack of quality, such as bad grammar or spelling, and also the meta-information, which is information about the paper, such as abstracts and where it has been published. The best place to start looking for research information on the web is Google Scholar. Google Scholar will give you a list of credible research information, as well as listing where it has been found, such as in a journal or at a conference or on a university website. Papers available on publishers' websites will also be listed. Most publishers will require that you log in or pay for the paper. However, sometimes it is possible to copy and paste the name of the paper, place it into a normal Google search, and find a PDF copy. These copies are usually located on the researcher's website at universities. From here, you can look through the entire paper. For some topics, many papers may be old and out of date. For this reason, it's a good idea to do an advanced scholar search where you can indicate papers that have only been published in the last 5 years. This will narrow the search and give you more recent relevant papers. Many papers are also available as straight PDF documents. By quickly glancing through a research paper, it can give us leads on where to look for more information, and we can find the names of other researchers in the same area, as well as published papers that have been referenced at the end of the paper. By taking the names of these papers, we can put them into a scholar search in order to find them. To get more hints on where to look for other research, look through the papers you've found for the names that researchers give to particular things. In this case, where we're looking at AI in educational games, we can see that they're also calling it an intelligent tutoring system. So by taking these keywords and putting them into Google Scholar, we can then look up papers that are relevant in the area of intelligent tutoring systems. And by narrowing our search down to the last couple of years, we can find the most recent papers that have been published in this area. And this will give us clues to who is working in this field at the moment. If you find a paper listed as published at portal.acm.org, you can get a copy using the NHTV subscription to this website. When you go to the website, you will get a list of the paper and a link to the When you've found a useful paper, you'll want to record the name of the paper, where it was published, the volume, issue number, pages that it appeared on, the year of publication, and the authors. A free tool to help you do this is called Zotero, and you can download it from zotero.org and install it as a plugin to Firefox. Zotero allows you to record the name of your papers and organise them into libraries. Keep track of the paper name and the authors, as well as a link to where you found the paper, so that you can go back to it at a later date. More importantly, it will record information that you will need to insert into your own research papers. Zotero has a button to automatically pluck information from a web page. However, some web pages are not formatted correctly, and therefore you will need to manually enter the data in yourself. This is a very, very important and valuable stage in conducting research on the web.